need to have strength in that fact as we move forward, whatever happens with the Ron Paul campaign. Moving on, ethicists argue killing newborn babies should be allowed. I mean, just absolutely devastatingly horrible. I don't know how they put the stuff on paper. Speaking of Hitler, it just blows away the things he did, really, that they would put it on paper that this is okay to carry out infanticide up to the years 2 and 3. And this is a Paul Joseph Watson report about the shocking reminder that eugenicist beliefs still underpin the medical establishment. And he's got how so-called bioethicists, it's always just a cover name to make them sound friendly when they're horrible. Alberto Giuliani of Monash University in Melbourne and Francesca Minerva at the Center for Applied Philosophy and Public Ethics at the University of Melbourne say it's okay to kill a baby even after it's born, arguing that both fetuses and newborns do not have the same moral status as actual persons. Oh, first, it's a fetus doesn't have the right to life and abortion's okay. They sold us on that ever since Roe versus Wade in the 70s. Now it's somehow newborns. They don't have personhood once they're already born, breathing out in the air apart from the mother's womb. How could they put this on paper? I don't know. I really don't know. And they say this doesn't have to do with cases where the fetus's health is an issue or where the newborn's health is an issue, which is already a tainted debate in Hobson's choice. But they say it's the fact that both are potential persons that's morally irrelevant. In fact, adoption may not be reasonable for some parents, and they should be allowed to kill newborns. I can't believe what's in this report. I don't even know if I could be articulate on it. It's just disgusting. And they go on to discuss how there's already cases on paper where you don't have a right to life, and so now that needs to extend to newborns. And they bring up embryo stem cells. They bring up fetuses where abortion is permitted and where capital punishment is legal. Now, I think there's problems with capital punishment, mainly because they put so many innocent people in prison because the system's so corrupt. Of course, murderers do deserve punishment. You know, the Old Testament talks about eye for an eye. Jesus refutes that. That's a whole moral code thing. People could debate on a larger issue, but you can't say newborns are equal to criminals who have been convicted of a crime and are put to death. I mean, that's a totally different issue. You can argue the embryonic stem cells. You can argue the abortion thing. That has nothing to do with newborns, and it's just more hatred for the family. I'm not going to continue to rant on that. You can form your own opinion. I'm not here trying to give it to you, but I just get so upset when I see the same agenda being pushed for more than 100 years. Anyway, we've got Gary Franchi coming up.